What is going on, guys? This is Xatter here and welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're back on some Train Sim World. I was going to try to do a scenario for you guys, an unfortunate scenario that I was going to do, which is a helping hand. Uh, Ended up glitching on me twice in the same spot while I was recording. So I spent probably about the last hour and a half trying to do that, and it just was not working. So we're going to finish off the last two tutorials. I know you guys aren't really too fond of them, but I want to get them done and out of the way. Now when we go in here, it will say that the SD40-2 is done. Yes, it is done. I did record it, and then when I clicked on to do the next tutorial, for some reason it took me all the way up to yard switching. Don't know why. And then I went to quit it. Excuse me, I went to quit the scenario or the tutorial and accidentally ended up quitting the game. So I have to redo it. So we will actually redo this. So you guys haven't seen it, but I'll have to redo it for you guys, which I don't mind. And then we'll do the last one, which is the GP38-2, and then that's it for tutorials for now. Hopefully they will add more later on to explain more about other stuff with the locomotives that they really need to touch bases on. I will explain that in a scenario. Or even a service. We could even do a service. I might even do that for you guys. Just do something other than these tutorials. Not saying that the tutorials are bad, but they're kind of boring. Let's just be honest. So we'll do this introduction to the SD40-2, and then we'll do the GP38-2.
This is a special duty Type 40 locomotive built by the Electromotive Division of General Motors. Known as an SD40-2, this locomotive is one of the most successful designs of all time. A 16-cylinder diesel-electric motor provides a stomping 3,000 horsepower. First off, walk over to the locomotive as indicated. Open the cab door and proceed inside.
I don't know what kind of birds these are, but they're kind of, I don't know, they're different and weird.
To take control, you'll want the engineer's seat. Head over and sit down. Safety always comes first on the railroad. So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights control to bright. There are three key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser, brakes, and throttle. The reverser determines direction of travel. Put this into forward. To the left is the auto brake, which applies brakes along the entire length of the train. Let's move this to release. We're about to move, so make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first.
So we blast the horn here. You will notice that the bell is ringing, even though we didn't turn it on. It will shut off automatically, though.
Now add some power, but not too much. Too much power too soon can damage both the locomotive and the cars. Always start off nice and slowly. Increase the throttle lever by 1 notch. You're moving. Great work. To maintain a constant speed, move the throttle back to its idle position. That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive. So let's bring it to a stop. Move the auto brake to initial reduction. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
Come to a nice stop here for you guys, and then we'll move on to the last one. We will be done with the tutorials for now, until they add more, if they're going to add more.
That was great work. You've just completed your first tutorial operating the SD40-2. There's always more that can be discovered though. As engineers, we'll never stop honing our skill.
So we only got a total of 500 because we did complete this before I completed it. Not we, but I completed it, and I kind of screwed up. So do not hit next tutorial because it'll pretty much start you from the beginning. So I should have went back to the main menu, but I figured, hey, we're already on this one. I thought it was going to take us to the next one, but it does not. So that is unfortunate. But we will do the last tutorial here. And maybe I'll do a service for you guys, not in this video, because the scenarios right now are kind of messed up, which really kind of sucks because I was hoping on doing them, but unfortunately they're glitching out. So we'll do the last tutorial here. You can see my FPS is going up. It's gonna stay up there. So we'll do the last tutorial here. Now I already have the achievement for doing all the tutorials as I've done them on my main profile. I've actually unlocked another achievement on my main one that going 100 miles. So yeah, that's why you haven't seen no achievements come up, because I've gotten them on my other account. So, or no, I wouldn't say account, but my other profile. But let's see if we could try to get some on this one. We'll see. Can't be guaranteed on that, but we'll try. But we'll do this last tutorial here for you guys. I just wanted to put them in two. Should have put them in two separate ones, but you know, it's fine. It's not really gonna hurt anything.
This is the latest generation general purpose Type 38 locomotive built by the Electromotive Division of General Motors. Known as a GP38-2, it packs an efficient 16-cylinder diesel-electric motor able to generate 2,000 horsepower. First off, walk over to the locomotive as indicated.
So that's pretty much what I mean for that. That's pretty much the difference between the two, is the horsepower and what type they are. So
Open the cab door and proceed inside. To take control, you'll want the engineer's seat. Head over and sit down. Safety always comes first on the railroad. So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights control to bright. There are three key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser, brakes, and throttle. The reverser determines direction of travel. Put this into forward. To the left is the auto brake, which applies brakes along the entire length of the train. Let's move this to release. We're about to move, so make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first. Now add some power, but not too much. Too much power too soon can damage both the locomotive and the cars. Always start off nice and slowly. Increase the throttle lever by 1 notch.
Track should be switched. You could actually get out before you actually climb aboard. You could actually switch the track if that kind of bothers you.
You're moving. Great work. To maintain a constant speed, move the throttle back to its idle position. That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive. So let's bring it to a stop. Move the auto brake to initial reduction. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
Alright, and that's it.
That was great work. You've just completed your first lesson operating the GP38-2. There's always more that can be discovered, though. As engineers, we'll never stop honing our skills.
So now we got 1,000 total score, which is nice. We're almost to level 5 with our character, level 5 with our sand patch. We just got to level 1 with the GP38-2. Now we'll hit continue, head back to the main menu here for you guys. So it says power output is 3,000 horsepower, but that's SD40-2. I thought it was the GP38. That was my fault. I should have been looking and paying attention more. I do apologize for that. There's the AC4400. Alright guys, so now we're back on the main menu here. I hope you guys did enjoy these last 2 tutorials. I mean, they're not really anything. I didn't mean to click on that. They're not really anything. It's just, if you guys just want to look at them, if you guys aren't, are unable to play the game, I haven't seen any tutorials on YouTube, but I do have all of them. These are the last 2. They will be combined into one video, obviously. Instead of me making 2 short videos, just do a little bit of a longer video for them. They're pretty much the same except for the very beginning where they tell you one's a special duty type 40 locomotive with 3,000 horsepower. The other one's a general purpose type 38 with 2,000 horsepower, and that's the only difference between the 2 tutorials. So I'm going to try to do some services for you guys, not right now, but I will try to do that since the scenarios aren't really working for me right now. Plus I still don't have an editing program, so they are kind of long. We did do this one. This one took me almost 3 hours. I haven't done this one yet on my own. The clear cut's only 45 minutes, but it's in the Cumberland Yard the entire time, and it was lagging for me pretty bad, but they might have fixed that. I don't know. But I don't know, we'll see. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment if you do have anything to say. I will respond back to you guys. Subscribe if you are new. I know these videos don't do as well as my other ones, but still, I'm doing it for you guys that do like it. And please share these videos. Not only the American Truck Simulator, but these ones as well. I want to try to get these more known and draw more of that crowd as well onto this channel. So please, if you could do me a favor and let your friends know that do enjoy these types of train simulator, please let them know. Yes, there's other people that are out there that have way better, obviously, stuff on their computer than I do, but still, it would just help me out a lot. We're almost at 600 subscribers, which is really nice. We're working on it, slowly but surely. But we will be getting there. So, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.